Have you ever questioned the nature of your reality?
Sometimes it seems like the world looks all right, like they put a coat of paint on it.
I have spent my whole life scared of things that could happen.
I wanted to leave. I wanted to be free.
50 years I spent like that.
Let the past die.
Dying for the right cause
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
is the most human thing we can do.
You have lived a life.
My life has got to be like this.
My only regret is that you didn't get to live yours.
I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it.
Just because someone stumbles, loses their way, it doesn't mean they're lost forever.
You're not going to be around forever.
We do strange things for the people we love.
Life is full of change.
You weren't going to say goodbye?
It's never goodbye.
Some big, some small.
That's all any of us want now. Every single one of us. Something to live for.
We need something greater to live for.
No matter how bad things look, they look better awake than they do asleep.
You might be dead tomorrow.
Your father can, if all you can.
While there is life, there is hope.
When you love something, you protect it. It is the most natural thing in the world.
Sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery.
People always ask me, how can we charge so much for what amounts to gradations of light? I tell them it's not about the art itself. All that matters is, how does it make you feel?
Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. But all there will ever be is what's happening here. And the decisions we make in this moment.
Starting right now, everybody's life will be better.
Stop thinking about the past, talking about the future.
If there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something.
This is what life looks like. A home, people who love each other. A safe place. You should take a moment and feel it.
We cannot cease to exist. We can only transform.
I don't know if anyone ever changes, really. But we can evolve.
So we die. We just care about being together. That's all that matters in the end.
You're really lucky, that you didn't have to wait your whole life to do something special.
Love isn't something we invented. It has to mean something. Are we still sisters? Nothing is ever going to change that.
Together till the end.
I feel something for you that I just don't feel anywhere else, anytime else, with anyone else.
Of course, Aidance. What is the point of life without dancing?
We help each other. That's what people do. We help. That's why we have a civilization.
With me.
Everything is about people. Everything in this life that's worth a damn.
Life is a gift.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Poetry, beauty, romance, love. These are what we stay alive for.
You never know when you're about to meet someone really important. It's not like life gives you a warning. You just look up, and there they are.
Amen.
It won't be easy. There'll be loss and sacrifice, but we can't back down just because we're afraid.
The greatest teacher, failure.
Humanity may be coming along slower than some of us want, but there is no telling what wonders they will discover as they advance.
如果有来生，我还是会选择和你一起报顺，开始一点。
I wish I'd done everything on earth with you. All my life. I wish it could always be like this.
There ought to be something very special about the boundary conditions of the universe. What can be more special than that there is no boundary?
tell you a story.
It's worth sticking around to maybe make my little corner of the world a slightly better place.
Well, that's the thing about this world, man. Some of the most unbelievable things turn out to be true. And the things that feel the most real are nothing but stories that we tell ourselves.
Father, ikke bare skippas videre.
You can go now, brother.
Lista maður. Ikke alvöru maður.
What is real?
That which is irreplaceable. That answer doesn't seem to satisfy you.
Because it's not completely honest.
Nothing makes any sense anymore.
Okay, Lily. I've seen everything I need to see.
I understand it. I know what it is.
このままじゃ俺は何も果たせず終わっちまう。ただやるべきことをやる。ただ進み続ける。それしかねえだろう。
The only thing I do know is that we have to be kind.
どうか許してくれ。
妻でも子供でも町の人でもいい。壁の中で人を愛せ。
Pain and loss, they define us as much as happiness or love. Whether it's a world or a relationship, everything has its time and everything ends.
I just want things to be the way they were before. Why do you people always want everything to change? Everything is changing whether you want it or not.
I confronted something I had never confronted before. Mortality. The finality of death in your kind.
The world is not always a happy place.
We're all here in this new world, not because it's new. These lands are as old as any. It's only new because there is hope. And hope is at the very heart of love.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads, I embrace it and I welcome every moment of it.
And I know that our hearts are broken and that it hurts, but that's what makes us human.
Emotion is our weakness.
No, it's our strength.
That's just not how life works. It's moving. Always moving, whether you like it or not.
Humanity is your greatest strength.
Keeping our humanity?
I think you are deeply
That's a choice.
human.
You're here.
You're my brother.
I'm here.
I wish we had more time.
If we only had more time.
There's not enough time.
But a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts.
You have all the time in the world.
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you.
There are things that will happen that will make you feel powerless. That make you feel insignificant. And sometimes you have to stop feeling. Start doing.
We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
Not just here for us, we're here for others. All we've got is each other.
Well, I think life is precious because you can't watch it again.
We accept the love we think we deserve.
I mean, you can believe in an afterlife if that makes you feel better. Doesn't mean it's true.
Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If we're going to fight a disease, let's fight one of the most terrible diseases of all, indifference. Every human being has an impact on another.
Happiness to be found, even in the darkest of time.
If we're going to survive, we'll have to trust each other, depend on each other, coexist.